In this video, we are going to be looking at Christmas and some of the ways that Christmas can create real anxiety around food and the fear of overdoing it and the pressure to join in and have a good time. So we're going to start on the side of the hand, and we're just going to take a breath in and breathe out, just taking responsibility for ourselves in this moment. And checking in and seeing how we feel. Noticing when we think about Christmas, what feelings or emotions come up. Now I'm going to use general words, but if you want to put in your own feelings, your own thoughts, then feel free to do that. Always make sure that you're honoring your own truth over my words. So continuing to tap on the side of the hand, we're going to say, even though I'm really worrying about Christmas, and there feels like there's so much pressure for me to join in and have a good time, I choose in this moment to give myself space and acknowledge how I feel when I think about Christmas. Even though Christmas really stresses me out because it all just seems to be about food, and that makes me feel so uncomfortable. I allow myself to acknowledge how I feel and choose to feel calm and relaxed. Even though I feel really worried at Christmas time because it feels like I just have to join in, and everybody is talking about food, and it makes me feel really annoyed and really sad because I don't feel like I can join in, or even like I want to join in. I accept the way I feel, and I accept myself even with these feelings. I get really stressed at Christmas. All of the food at Christmas. All of these feelings that I have when I think about all this food at Christmas. The pressure to eat so much at Christmas. And the fear that I have that I will. I worry that I'm going to lose control. And it makes me feel so stressed and anxious. Breathing in, breathing out. All of these food fears at Christmas. These food fears that I have. This fear of food that doesn't just go away just because it's Christmas. But everybody else is constantly talking, and everything else seems to be about food. And it makes me feel so uncomfortable. Breathing in, breathing out. Everyone keeps talking about food. And it's the worst time of year. Because I feel like I should join in. And part of me wants to be able to. But part of me really doesn't. Because I don't really want to eat like them. I don't want to lose control. And then end up really regretting it. Breathing in, breathing out. I don't want to eat like everybody else because I can't afford to do that. I have all these fear foods. And it's like nobody else really understands. I get so anxious around food. It makes me feel so anxious. I overthink all my choices. And it's like I'm frozen and I can't make a decision. They don't know what it feels like for me. And I can't even explain sometimes. I have all these worries around Christmas. And it feels like there's so much pressure on me. So much pressure on me at Christmas. To just eat like everybody else. And part of me really doesn't want to. But another part of me wishes that I could. All of my food fears. These fears that I have around Christmas. These worries that I'm going to lose control. These worries that I'm going to make a mistake. This pressure to have a nice time. All this stress around food. All this pressure to have a good time. All this stress I have on myself. I'm really worrying about Christmas. I'm worried about how it's going to be. I'm worried about the pressure that I'm feeling. And this feeling that I feel in my body when I think about Christmas. This pressure that I feel on myself. And this fear that I'm holding on to. I don't know how to feel better. Breathing in and breathing out. How would it feel to not feel this pressure? How would I know if it got a little bit easier? What would my day look like? And how would I feel? Maybe I might feel more calm. Maybe I might feel more peaceful. Maybe I might feel strong and confident that I will do right by myself. If I didn't have this voice in my head telling me to be afraid and seeing this time as a threat, how would I feel? How would I choose to feel? Without thinking too far in the future, but just for today. If I allowed myself to release a little bit of fear and pressure. Breathing in, breathing out. Giving myself permission to be a little bit more gentle to myself. Giving myself permission to let go of just a little bit of this stress. Choosing in any moment that I want to feel calm and relaxed. Knowing that one day is not forever. Choosing how I would like to feel. Breathing in, breathing out. How would it feel to release some of this pressure and choose to make a choice that would support me, that would support my health and support my well-being? How would it feel to no longer be in this restricting mindset? Part of me feels like I'd lose control. Part of me fears that I would not be able to stop eating. But this response is because I'm in this restriction mindset. If I chose in this moment to allow myself to be more compassionate and give myself permission, I wouldn't need to fear, because there wouldn't be so much pressure. I can choose to step forwards with more clarity and confidence, feeling more free and calm. Than any restriction will ever get me. Any thought of restricted control that holds on to all this fear of overdoing it. Breathing in, breathing out. When I allow myself to see food, as just energy, no good or bad, some of this fear can step back, allowing myself to trust myself and giving myself permission to go gentle. Releasing some of this pressure and choosing how I want to step forwards today. So I want you just to take a breath in and out, and then think about how you would like to feel in this moment. And I'm going to say choosing to feel, and I want you to finish the sentence. Breathing in and out. Choosing to feel. 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 Good. Just taking your hand onto your chest. Take a breath in and breathe out. Just noticing how you feel in this moment. Remembering that you can come back to tapping if you are starting to feel overwhelmed or scared. Breathing in and out. And giving yourself permission just to take this next step into feeling how you want to feel.